Nice glare on the packaging. Yep. I finally have it. I finally have a Switch. It took me, I would say it took me about 5 months to get this. The way the system was being handled and everything, it was just kind of ridiculous. But I finally have it, so I don't really have to worry about availability anymore. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. Alright, so let's take out the top half. Oh, it's just not one box, is it? Okay. It's separate. Oh, there was a thunk. So those are the wrist straps. HDMI cable. This is the power adapter. This is the comfort grip. And here's the dock. Okay. The first step. It's so weird. It's mostly so weird because it's actually mine. This is my Switch to own and use. I had to one-hand most of this, so... Okay, here we go. Actually, need to do something. Almost forgot to get my screen protector. I had to open this up with two hands, so... Let's see. Okay. Attention! Carefully clean screen before installation. Okay. So here are the screens. Glass. Set this to the side. Okay. So I almost have this on there, right? Oh, look at that. Joy-Con there. Oh, the stick is so new. Oh, these sticks, they feel so new. Now the moment that everyone loves. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is cool. Alright, awkward jump cut to the next day, but let's go ahead and give this thing a little bit of power. So I've got my USB-C cord here. I use this to charge my phone. Oh, there we go. Alright. Charging right now, hopefully. So, turn it on. Maybe? No? Come on now. Have to hold it. Is it not working? What's happening here? Alright, I'll keep holding it. Let's see what happens. I had the Joy-Cons plugged in all through last night and it charged them. So I don't think I can turn on the system right now. Okay, so I'm going to try and connect it to the dock. See what happens. Okay, you saw the little battery thing come up. Can I not play my Nintendo Switch? Like, I don't see what's... Like, it doesn't give a charging thing. Alright, so it's plugged into the dock right now. I can't tell if it's gaining power. There was no symbol. Like, it can obviously read the USB charge, because when I was plugging it in, it had that indicator. But it just said low battery. It didn't say, like... It didn't say it was charging or anything, so I'm not sure, like, how this will work. So I'm just going to leave it in the dock for now, and hope for the best. Alright, all of a sudden it actually works now. So, yeah, I just had to leave it in the dock for a while. It just needed a little power. Okay, so I got to connect the Joy-Cons. I have to one-hand the connection process. Ooh, I like that. Connecting both. Oh, Ooh. Yeah. That is it. Alright. So here we go. I have to hold this at kind of a weird angle just to make sure the camera can see it alright. Let's go English. So I'll go with the New York time zone. Wow, there's a lot of options. Wow, I can actually use the right stick to navigate these menus. I don't know why, I always find it weird when a system lets you do that. Connect to the TV. Okay, so this is going to be the magical moment. Okay. So I have the system here, as you can see. So I'm going to connect it to the TV. Alright, so it says to detach the controllers. So let's go ahead and do that. Get the left one, and then the right one. Use the left stick to select next, and then press A on the right controller. I already have this all plugged in, so let's see what's happened. Okay, there's no longer an image on the Switch. Alright! Set your icon and nickname. I would switch to my capture card at this point, but it takes a really long time to render that, and I don't really feel like I have the time for that. Alright, so let's change that from Yoshi. Let's go with Twilight Princess Ganondorf. And of course, generic Joe. Zero will be added. Okay. Alright, I'll link the account because I already have one. One day this will prepare. I think in the meantime I'm actually going to connect my Joy-Cons to this. Yes, it actually has lights now. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, this is actually kind of taking a while. I'm concerned. It's been about a minute at this point, roughly. And it's just sitting here at the preparing screen. Alright, so at this point what I'm going to do is I'll actually take my Joy-Cons, because it's still preparing right now. Might as well take the dock, or take the system out of the dock. Okay, so here it is. Here's how seamless of a transition it is. Just snap these on, like so. Lift it up. And look at that. The console battery's at 1%. Okay. So it said, after I pulled it out, it said console battery 1%. I don't want this thing to die while I'm setting it up, so I'm going to leave it in the dock for now. I think I'm actually going to just take these Joy-Cons and snap them onto the console itself. So that way, my Joy-Cons will charge while the system is charging. Okay, seriously, what is going on with this? What could possibly be happening right now that it won't function properly? Okay, seriously, what is taking so long? It's been about 10 minutes, I think, and it is still on this preparing screen. I really don't know what is happening right now. Now I'm going to try something. I tried shutting it off, see if that would do something, but all I did was put it in sleep mode, because I forgot that that was even a function of this system. Okay, it's still stuck on this. What I'm going to do is turn the system all the way off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just turn it off. Take it out of here. Push the power. Nintendo. Why do I feel like I'll have to go through the boot process again? Well, looks like I have to go through the boot process again. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long. Okay, for some reason this time it's actually giving me options for parental controls. And now it What? That's weird. It only had me go through some of the boot process. So it didn't actually bring me back to the network screen. Yeah, it skips that step entirely. It went over it. Okay, so as you can see in the corner there, my power isn't very high. It's kind of weird how you actually select a time zone to set the time rather than put it in on your own. Okay, so let's go to my page. So since it skipped the steps about linking the account, I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Oh, is that what it was trying to do? Okay. Sure, I'll update the system. I mean, I only have one game to play right now, so... Wait, that's it? After 5 months and all the updates that have come out, that's all it took. Okay, so... I still need to link my Nintendo account. I've yet to do that. Alright. Oh. Okay, so... I just connected my account. Yeah, there are a lot of improvements that need to be made to the app before 2018 hits. Alright, so 12 months. I really hope that this service is worth it. Because this thing has to compete with, you know, Xbox Gold and PlayStation Plus. They have to show that this thing is basically the same thing but cheaper. Okay, so I've played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it actually has registered the times that I've played these games. So it actually logs the amount of time I've played, but I don't think it's logged the data. I don't think there's cloud saves on this system yet. Hey, there's Andrew. Play activity. He has Cave Story Plus? Huh. I didn't know that. Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Shovel Knight Spectre of Dark. Oh, we got Shovel Knight! Yes! He actually got Shovel Knight. 30 hours on Bomberman. Meanwhile, only 15 hours on Breath of the Wild. It's so weird how they do the times on this, especially compared to the Wii U. On the Wii U, they would give you the days you played it, exactly how much time you played it. You know. Meanwhile, here, they just give you, like, you know, play for a little while, play for this amount of hours. Like, what happened? How you became friends. It shows how you became friends. So it can record when you became friends, but not the actual... Oh, my God. Ooh, let's bring up friend suggestions. You got Amberry and Kieran from Fire Emblem Heroes. Anyone on 3DS? No. That's nice that you can actually just... They have an easy way to add friends. It's just like you add them via Wii U or 3DS. I can add a friend. I can search for local users like on Miitomo. Okay, so we got my settings here. And all that. Friend settings. Display status to all friends. Get pumped for Splatoon 2 with this off-the-hook music track. Yeah! So much like with the Wii U, they have what's new on the week of each thing. Alright, we got Max Brass here, which I still need to even get arms. With the Splatoon 2 Direct for Eel? Okay, so a lot of these things are like E3 news and things from Directs. Okay, so we got a new Find Channels button. Infinite Mini Golf News channel. It really brought me to a notification to tell me about that. The Blaster Master Zero channel. That was by NT Creates? Huh. Alright, let's head to the eShop. Wow. It really had to ask. It had the audacity. The nerve to ask who was gonna go to the eShop. So they got bestsellers. Wow, really? Overcooked? Huh. I mean, Splatoon 2 is second, so I mean, that kind of makes sense. Wow, Namco Museum, with as much as people were complaining about how they were regretting owning a Switch because of the announcement of this game, this is actually the third best-selling game on the Switch right now. Wait a minute, what? Snipper clips purchased? I didn't put... What? It says purchased. What? It says purchased, but it won't let me download it. Yeah, because these are purchased on Andrew's system. That's probably what it is. So you can't just go to another system and download it. Alright, yeah. Xbox does something similar where you can still play the game, but it's only when you're signed into that account, so you can't just play it on other accounts. What? This Nintendo account cannot be used to make purchases. Download software, enter... Huh? So because I actually synced it to Andrew's Switch, it won't... Okay. So the next time I go over there, I have to... So that means I can't play Snipper Clips. Okay, so I actually have to tell Andrew to deactivate my account on his system. He just has to deactivate it, not delete the system. Or delete it from the system. Alright, so right now I actually can't play anything on my Switch. So that's great. Alright, so let's continue on here. So we've got the album. I accidentally took a screenshot while I was waiting for the system to prepare loading. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. So when you delete that, it actually tells you about screenshots. Controllers have already gone through this. Pairing new controllers. You can pair controllers at any time by attaching them to the console. See, that, I really like that function, just being able to snap them onto the console and then they're already connected. Oh, I can view the parental controls video. So I can create a me. So, what the heck? What? What do you mean? What is happening? Okay. Why does it keep saying the connection with the controller has been lost? I'm using the controller right now. Okay, so basic white or basic black? I think I like the white version more. Update controllers. That is so weird how you have to update the controllers of the system. Alright, I'm gonna head into the kitchen and see if this still works. Yep, alright. It works just fine. So I think since I have a newer system, it'll actually work just fine. This is kind of like a fighting game training area where they would show the buttons on the screen. Console battery percent. Yeah, sure. Change display colors. Invert? Oh! There's an invert option! Oh my god, the PS4 does this too. What about grayscale? Okay, now it's just black and white. Yeah, I can't really do anything with the system right now. So you really can't... So I can't do anything with my system. I really can't download anything. Until Andrew deactivates it. So I have to wait for him to deactivate. Why can't I just make this the active one? Alright, so a couple hours, or not a couple hours, but it's about an hour later, or about like half an hour really. And I just decided to head back into the Amiibo section, or the Me section. And I can now add my Me characters. So do that right now. I think I'll have to like copy a bunch of my Me characters over to Amiibo and then upload